Hi, my name is Michelle Smith, and I am submitting my 3 to 5 minute presentation, kind of a summation of the Values Aligned Leadership class. I apologize if I get emotional through this. It's been a really tough month. I've had more to do than I can ever possibly imagine, and work, not to speak of this class, and just life in general. So I thank you for your patience and with late submittals, so I appreciate that very much, and I appreciate your feedback. The very first session that we had, there was a paragraph that you stated. It said, God holds us all accountable for what we have learned as well as how we instruct others. In the various situations of life, we are often both receiving instruction and giving instruction. So he warns that we need to examine ourselves closely and realize that God holds those accountable who would instruct or correct others, whether toward the brethren, our mates, our children, or our friends. In my day-to-day job, I'm constantly coaching people, helping them become more and more aware of who they are, and understanding the relationship that they have with other people and how that this is a huge sphere of influence regardless of what they think. When I first started looking at the material for this class, I had a lot of fear and trepidation. I've always had my perception as just difficulty really talking on an intellectual level as it pertains to ethics and why we do what they do. I feel so strongly that the biblical basis for my beliefs is right. It's often difficult to temper that and bring it back down to a place where I can have an intellectual discussion with someone and not be just deemed so passionate. So this class has been a struggle for me, articulating words and concepts that I truly use every day. So that has been a big stretch for me. I think the thing that was the most helpful to me was this book. I really enjoyed reading about all the other worldviews in a way that made sense and really, I think the foreword is just very pertinent. For any of us to be fully conscious intellectually, we should not only be able to detect the worldviews of others, but be aware of our own, why it is ours, and why, in light of so many options, we think it is true. In these past 5 weeks, over and over again, that is the constant battle for me. Why do I believe this is true? And it has pushed me to the edge of my seat to really understand that I need to think through every minute of every day of why I do what I do, and equate that back to what does the Bible say to me, and how do I need to demonstrate that love. I've had a lot of experiences that give me opportunity to share with others, and often I want to share about the good times when I think oftentimes it's the bad times that give me the strength and the fortitude to help someone else get through. This last week's Think Biblically, the part you gave us 2 Corinthians 8 through 15. And it's verses 8 through 11, I think, that are the most pertinent. I'm not commanding you, but I want to test the sincerity of your love by comparing it with the earnestness of others. And going on to saying my judgment about what is best for you in this matter. Last year you were the first not only to give, but also to have the desire to do so. Now finish the work, so that your eager willingness to do it may be matched by your completion of it, according to your means. I have so much to learn, but I so want to help other people get better at what they do. And I know that through my own personal growth and self-awareness, I see how important it is to know why we believe what we believe, and to be able to identify methods for aligning our values with our leadership and ensuring that our values kind of pour out from us and line up in a variety of ways. I can't be a very good employee if I don't understand what my values are, and if they contrast or complement the values of my company. This month has been a struggle as it pertains to that. Thank you for the opportunity to learn. Thank you for the opportunity to struggle. Thinking about other cultures and the lack of ethics there, or even my ethical social responsibility, has been just overwhelming. Thank you.